Josh Eustace is a guy who was drafted 21 months ago, and for a variety of reasons has never gotten a game. How nice was it to call his name tonight and see him hit a three?
Yeah, personally, I was really happy for him. I mean, obviously this is my first year, but I got a chance to. I'm assuming that's his first 3 points of his career here, so I had a chance to experience that and be part of that. So I was, really happy that he's really worked hard. And he's a great kid. And he's got a great work ethic, and he continues to get better. And he's improved drastically. A lot of people, maybe they can't see that because he hasn't had an opportunity to play, but he really has made some significant strides and continues to get better. And I think it's all about his attitude and his mentality.
Turnovers a couple times now. This season, I think you're 27th in the league generating them. Was there a difference tonight in how you guys played, or was part of it just Utah was super sloppy?
Well, I'm sure Quinn's going to say they didn't do a great job taking care of the basketball, and there was. But the one thing I thought we did is you don't have to necessarily be a denial team and a pressure team all over the court to force turnovers. Because we do have length at a lot of different positions, just being in the right position, reading the passer, getting their hands up, deflecting balls, rotations, that generated some steals for us. And, I do believe that we can generate and force more turnovers by not being, so to speak, an all-out denial team. But I thought our bigs did a really good job of getting up in pick and roll coverage and forcing their guards to have to make plays in crowds and in traffic. And then we did a really good job on the weak side pulling across and getting into some gaps and passing lanes and getting our hands on balls.
Drafted 21 months ago for a variety of reasons, have not been able to get in the game, but you got in the game now. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time. A lot of build up to it, but my teammates had confidence in me going in, gave me a lot of great advice, and it calmed me down and felt confident out there. So it was really exciting.
Any nerves when you get to the free throw line trying to get on the scoreboard? And you missed those too.
I was like, oh no. But just feeling the ball in my hands. Despite the fact they didn't go in, it gave me a little bit more confidence, a little bit more touch. So, when I let the three go, I just it's like, all right, I guess this is just put it up. And I was like, I got to trust in it. Been working. My teammates have confidence in me, so. It was a great feeling, though.
Yeah, what did it feel like when it actually went through the three?
There were a lot of emotions. I really didn't know what to do, but it was probably it's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? My first NBA basket, so it was really exciting.
How about the bench reaction? They were going nuts on.
Yeah, see, that's what's great about this team, man. Everybody supports each other, and everyone it's a family. Those are all my brothers, so the fact that they had that kind of reaction for me making that shot, it just, shows how tight we are and how close we are as a team.
Appreciate it.
Turning defense and offense tonight.
We kept them on the perimeter, we covered up the paint. We're a big pick and roll team, and we just used our length, man. And once we do that, we can get easy points that ignites our whole offense.
Into that second quarter, into the third quarter, you guys seem to seize momentum, go on big runs. Why were you able to change the game in those spots?
That's the most important time of the game for us is the those little games within the game, which is like the last 3 minutes of each quarter. So we just try to be better at those spots, man, and try to extend the lead. And if we're down, try to cut into the lead. So guys did a great job tonight.
Because of the blowout, you were able to get Josh Eustace in late for the first time in his career. How nice was it to see him get in and hit a three?
Just happy for him, man. I know how nerve-wracking that time can be, and I think all our guys, you can tell we got a great group. They're all supportive and happy for him. So it was a big moment. The first points is always huge, and we're happy for Josh and expect many more from him.
6 players in double figures. Can you just talk about chemistry? It seems like everybody got everything clicking on one cylinder.
When you play against a good defensive team, you got to move the ball. I think we've done a great job of that the last couple of weeks, of just moving and finding an open guy, and guys are being confident in themselves when they shoot the ball. So, but it all stems from our defense. When everybody's engaged on defense, offense becomes a little easier for us.
The same way you can sense a shooting streak or an offensive streak, can you sense a defensive streak with the team?
Yeah. I think they shot 47%, but they got a lot of garbage points in the fourth quarter. But the heart of the game, we shut them down to I guess 41% shooting. So, we just got to keep building on it. I think that's a mindset thing. When you're locked in on what we have to do on the defensive end, you can put together streaks, I guess, but. We have to be mentally prepared every single night, and we had a tough stretch playing Houston, playing these guys who've been playing well. We got San Antonio coming up next, then Toronto, and then Detroit. All teams trying to fight for a spot in the playoffs, but it's a great test for us, and we're looking forward to it.
Not often you see Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams 2-on-1 fast break. What'd you think of that?
Well, it's about as uncoordinated as I've seen a break before. But I'm glad they finished it. Serge was definitely happy in the locker room after the game because he's not used to doing that. And finally, Steven caught a pass.
How important is the San Antonio game? I mean, is it just a game? Is it an important game? Is it a game?
Oh, it's just another game. It's just another game. It's another opportunity for us to keep building the habits that we kind of built these last couple of weeks, and we just want to play good basketball like we've been playing. So it means nothing, though. I'm sure they don't. It doesn't mean anything to those guys, but just another opportunity to get better. So it's not a playoff game. We just got to focus on us, and but also come out there and play our game for 48 minutes.
Has your matchup with Kawhi become one of those matchups you really look forward to, like the Paul Georges, the LeBrons of the league?
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely grown as a player. He's not a system player. I know you guys like to throw that word, that term around, but he's just grown so much as a player, a guy that can, I have to be locked in every play. He can shoot the mid-range, he can post up, he can shoot the three, he can dribble. And he's just grown so much as a player. Defensively, probably one of the best guys in the league. So it's fun. It's fun when you get that matchup at the small forward. There's so many great guys, but he's one of the guys that's in the top tier.
You mentioned it. Do you regret that tweet at all a few years ago?
No, I don't. I mean, at the time, I didn't even call him assistant player. I just said Paul George was better. I like Paul George better as a player. I could be a fan of the game too. And I thought Paul George, one of my guys was debating with me and said that he was better than Paul George at the time, and I didn't think so. I'm not taking it back. I said that the system is the reason why he's out there. Pop put him in great positions to be the player that he is. So, no, I don't regret it at all. He's grown 3 years ago. If he hasn't grown, that's on him. But he's grown as a player, and I don't take it back.